Hello everybody, welcome back to the playthrough. Okay, so for today's episode we are going to go back to the mountain we were exploring at the end of our previous episode. That was before we made our new armor set, which we're currently wearing. We are wearing a brand spanking shiny new set of silver armor. You can see the horns on the back of or the top of our helmet, although kind of awkwardly stuck in the wall there. That was weird. We also have our new weapons and shield, and we are going to continue exploring that mountain, and we'll probably even get started on mining out the silver as well. Now, this episode is going to be a bit of a longer one, probably going to run for about 50 minutes, maybe a bit longer, as the footage isn't really long enough for me to cut up into separate episodes, and I do want to try and keep the episode amount down, so yeah, we're probably going to have a bit of a longer one for this one. Now, during our last episode I did say that I wanted to find and mark all of the silver nodes on that mountain, and then we were just going to decide which ones to mine out, but I'm pretty certain that now that we've made the bow, the shield, the hammer and the armor set, there isn't a huge amount else that we actually need silver for, so I think the 5 that we've got marked in terms of silver veins on the map, the ones we've got markers for, we're just going to use those. And we'll see how much we get, and if I'm desperate for some more silver after that, we'll probably try and look for some more. It's a pretty big mountain and we haven't explored all of it, so there'll probably be a node or 2 more that we've missed, but for now I think that's pretty much everything we're going to need. Oh, hello Mr. Grayling, and there's a boar over there as well. Looks like the wolf that was attacking us the last time we were here hasn't stuck around. Probably because we logged out of the actual server itself, so everything probably reset. It's respawned back on the mountain. First things first, we need to go to the boat and check what we left in the inventory. I'm pretty sure it was just the bronze nails. Yes, it was. We don't have any of the wood though, which is pretty silly, and I think it would probably be a good idea as well to take another portal up there so that we can quickly port back and repair and sleep and stuff like that. Oh, I'm getting stuck on walls again. This is not a good gate setup, this one. Actually, I think we'll just move this portal and forget about... Oh. That was a mistake. I do that all the time. Always make sure when you're wanting to knock walls down that you leave the crafting table up until last, otherwise you won't be able to knock anything down. But yeah, I think I'm just going to take this portal with us, because once we've finished on this mountain, there isn't going to be a huge amount of reasons to come back. Maybe do the Howling Cavern, but again, we can always sail here in future. Or we could put the Portal 2, Mountain 2 portal up here and just leave it up, rather than having the home portal be the one that we use to port back and forth. It's also because I don't have the materials for another portal right now, so just to save us some time going back and forth. Just letting the stamina recharge. Use this little rocky outcropping here. This is the other way that you can climb a mountain if you don't have a hoe on you in order to flatten the ground for somewhere to recharge your stamina. Although, again, as you've seen, as long as you've got equivalent level food for the zones that you've been in, so swamp and mountain, then you should be fine for stamina bar. Hello, Wolfie. Just gonna whack you with the hammer. Not sure why that did so little damage. I thought that would have done a bit more. Maybe we hit something else as well that reduced the damage. Oh, I thought I saw something moving there. So we seem to have a stone golem with his giant hands, and he's whacking us on the head already, and we didn't block it in time. There we go, good parry, although we still took a pretty heavy hit from that even with the parry. There we go, that's better. Alright, come on you. Keep doing your one-handed attacks, please. Maybe not. Hey, nice, good parry. Oh god, see what I mean when I say they do the it's a really quick recovery from the stagger. Oh, good lord, that is a good thing we popped that health potion. Block. We're gonna have to start blocking properly now. This is getting a bit out of control. That was a good block. And let's see if we can take him down. Oh, come on. A couple more hits will take him down. Yes, there we go. Right. That is our first silver hole, I'm pretty sure. Doesn't have the rocks around it, so that must be the first silver hole, but we're going to ignore that one to start with. I'm actually going to make our way through to this next area, because this next area has at least 4 of them in a very, very close, small area, so it'll be nice and quick and easy to get all of these out. Hello, doggo. I have no stamina, so give me a second. Bad dog. Okay, pop the table down and portal. Although we need to kind of decide where we're going to put this portal, because leaving it out in the open like this, especially in this area, considering that the boss spawner and the... I think I haven't spotted one properly, but I'm almost certain during our previous episode we, out of the corner of my eye, I saw something that looked like a dragon egg. So those dragon eggs, those nests where the eggs sit, are spawning locations for drakes. So having the portal out in the open is not going to be the best of ideas, because we're going to have lots of drakes spawning and they're going to destroy the portal pretty quickly. Obviously there is a couple of sets of ruins nearby as well, so we might think about putting a portal in there and maybe building up the walls around it so that it's protected, or better protected. But we'll see how it goes. Oh, hello. I kind of do want to leave a portal on this mountain, just because of how big it is, and the fact that the Howling Caverns, and there might even be a couple more of those mountain dungeons in the area. So it might be a good idea to at least have this as a place we can come back to. Now there is the mountain that's on our starting island that does have a couple of dungeons on it as well. But, yeah, I kind of just want a portal here. Oh, hello Wolfie, come on. Get into range of my bow. Oh, okay, I think we scared him off with that. Now, are you going to come back, or are you going to just run away? Kind of feel a bit bad using poison arrows on wolves. Did it die? No. No, it didn't. Oh, no, it did die. Oh, cool. Oh, there we go, stone golem. Alright, let's fire a few poison arrows at him. Oh, actually, I think I was a bit wrong. A fully charged bow shot seems to do a decent amount of damage to him. It's not amazing, but you keep your distance from them and charge up your shots and juggle your stamina quite well. You could pretty easily take down a stone golem. Oh, got another drake. Of course there is. This is where fighting on the mountain can get dangerous. All of the different types of enemies and getting ganged up. There we go. Got him. Getting lots of crystal as well, which we don't really need a lot of. Oh, God, that was a good shot. Come on, Drakey Poo, come here. There we go. Alright, you guys gonna leave me alone? Can I start mining out this silver, please? Should be good for a day or two on some respawn timers, maybe. Oh, no we're not. Oh, there's 2 of them. Right, okay. Give me a sec, guys, give me a sec. Let me just get my weapons out. There we go. So I'm not sure if you might have noticed there, but both wolves, after we hit them the first time with the hammer, they were moving very, very slowly. That is one of the main reasons why I really like using Frostner, and it's pretty good all the way up to Mistlands. It's going to be incredibly useful against the plains creatures. That slowing effect can really save your life. Especially if you're being chased by several enemies. So if we get ganged up on by 3 or 4 wolves, using that slow effect to kind of control them and to keep them from chasing me and stuff like that would be very useful. Yeah, we've got we've got about 110, 115 crystal at the minute, and we really don't need that much of it. So for now, we're just gonna quickly empty the bags. Also looks like we're getting close to night time. Oh no, does it? Can't really tell. Oh no, yeah it is. It's getting close to night time. We should probably go and sleep. Fingers crossed the portal is still there when we get back. Once again, you run at the head of your warriors, the weight of your father's axe in your hand. You wake with the war cry on your lips. Bit of a misty start to the day. I was thinking about taking that black soup with us, but I think that's a health food. We don't really need a big health food right now. Ah, almost went through the wrong portal as well. That would have taken us to Mountain 1. Not the right area. Okay, we're going to carry on with the standard uncovering tactic or method that we use when it comes to silver. We've dug out to the end of the vein, and then we're just going to start from one end and work our way down. But as usual, we are going to be stuck here for a little while, mining out lots and lots of silver, so this is going to take some time. We are being constantly attacked by drakes. Oh, a wolf as well. That was a good shot, that actually. Kind of prevented him from just charging up to us. Oh, there's a second one. Seems like the respawns have happened. Some of them. I suppose that kind of does happen if you sleep through the night. Some of the creatures you've killed will respawn, like some of the lesser ones. Right, Drakey Poo, come here. I don't know why I call them Drakey Poos. Probably because they're just poo and they don't really do much. Just fling snowballs at you. There we go. Give me your freeze gland, please. So we can make lots and lots of that good ice cream. There we go. Oh, apologies if you can hear some clicking and stuff in the background. It is getting close. What is it? We're on midway through October now, so we're getting into the colder months in the UK. So I've got a little heater right next to me, just trying to warm up the room. But because it's an oil-based heater, it does make a bit of noise sometimes. Looks like I was wrong about the silver vein as well. I thought that was the end of it, but it's not. It seems to carry on a little bit here. Well, this could just be a small chunk that's just sat, or it could go down further into the rock. No, it's just a small chunk, yeah. Is that another piece there? I can't really see. No, it's just a... I don't even know what it is. Tiny stone. Pretty sure I heard something there. What was it? Golem. Thought so. We are going to get constantly attacked whilst doing this. Well, at least it should keep the mining interesting, rather than just having to sit and mine huge blocks for an hour or two. I'm really hoping it won't take that long. If it wasn't being constantly interrupted, it wouldn't take that long, but at least this way it keeps it semi-interesting. You really need to work out what the effective damage type against these guys is. Although it does kind of follow suit when you think about it. For most troll fights we had to kind of stab away with our spear for quite a while, and then the same with the abomination in the swamp. We had to swing away with our sword for quite a while, so makes sense that these larger creatures have a much larger health pool, and we do have to kind of sit there chopping away like we're cutting a tree down. Oh gosh, we're going to have to be careful with this. Yeah, we're going to have to move this back. I didn't realise how close it was. Oh, awkward. Last thing we want is the cart to fall in there. We'd have to build some kind of makeshift ramp to get it out. How are we doing? 17? Yeah, 17 bits of silver already. Not bad. I think for all of these crafting things from the mountain we might have to dump them in the cart at some point, but we'll see how we do on space before we do that. A lot of them aren't that heavy, so we can always just pop back through the portal and dump them in chests. Is that a Drake I hear? Yes it is, there it is, come here you. Doing about half its health in one shot, which is pretty good. With 2 fully charged shots, that should instantly kill it, that should kill it. There we go, 2 shots and it's down. And then obviously the increased, or the extra poison damage we do is a big help. Just going to mine down a little bit further just so we can uncover more of this vein. It's quite a big one, this one. It's very wide. Although it does seem to split off into 2 directions, so this is one of those silver veins that has multiple directions that it goes off in. It's not just one long vein. Kind of branches off into different areas. Gotta make sure we keep an eye on the carry weight as well. Although, to be fair, what we could do is we could just keep mining until our inventory's full, in terms of carry weight, and then continue mining until the pickaxe gives out, and then dump the ore, come back, pick up the rest, dump that, and then go back through and repair it. It's another way you can do it. You're only really saving a matter of seconds, but sometimes it is important, saving a little bit of time. And this doesn't seem to be anywhere near as bad as when we were in the Black Forest in terms of summoning creatures nearby. Remember with the Grey Dwarfs we were constantly being attacked by those, whereas it don't seem to be as frequent on the mountain. I've probably just jinxed myself by saying that. Okay, let's pop back and repair our pickaxe. It's already run out of durability. Now, for those of you who are wondering why I'm not using the bronze pickaxe, that is because the bronze pickaxe wouldn't work on the silver vein. It's the same as when you're using a low-level pickaxe like the flint pickaxe. You can't chop down the fine wood trees because it comes up saying too hard. It's the same with the silver veins and the bronze pickaxe. It just doesn't work, sadly. And, you know, I could say, could go off and make another iron pickaxe just so I've got another one there to increase the amount of time between having to come back and repair, but I think the amount of time it would take us to make that pickaxe and gather the iron and smelt it down and stuff like that, I think it would just be quicker for us to just continue mining with the one we've got. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn these two smelters back into the charcoal kilns, and we're just going to start burning down some wood, making some more coal. We might as well do that if we're going to have to come back and repair. Then we can also come back and swap out the coal for wood and keep these things going, just to save us time when we get back, so we don't have to have another episode, like I think it's episode 62, where we're basically just chopping down trees and smelting, burning down wood into coal for half an hour. Is it getting close to night time, do we think? I don't think it is, but we are going to refresh our rested buff just while we're here. Might as well get the maximum, eat some food, and top our health and stamina bars up. Oh, that's a seagull. Or a couple of them. There we go. Right, let's head back through the portal and crack on with this silver mining. This is going to take a while, so I do apologise. I'm pretty sure most of this episode is just going to be me silver mining and preparing the area for the boss fight and stuff like that. So yeah, apologies if this one is a bit dull as well. Luckily enough, we are being attacked pretty regularly from mountain creatures, so that's at least breaking up the content with a bit like some different things. How much of this vein do we have left? I think there's only a little bit. I'm just going to mine around it and try and clear out the area so we can see how much we've got left. I do also have a lovely cup of tea with me, so apologies if you can hear any clunking or slurping sounds. I am stealthily trying to drink whilst recording this. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine, watching some content. There's some types of content and I really can't stand having to listen to people drink. I don't know why. I think it's just something to do with me. I get it, don't get me wrong, I understand, especially if you're someone who's, say, doing content where you have to be talking constantly. Your mouth does get quite dry. I've definitely learned that in the 7 or 8 months that I've been making videos for the channel, especially with some of our videos where I am literally constantly talking for the whole thing. I do kind of need a drink on hand, but yeah, I've always had a bit of a pet peeve about having to listen to like gulping and slurping sounds. It's just always kind of bugs me a little bit. I guess I'm just a bit awkward like that. So I will try and keep those noises away. Oh, hello, we've got a drake. That or other, some very heavy hailstones. Oh, come on, come back. Oh, that was a big hit. Very nice. Ah, we missed the second shot. And the poison is not going to kill him. I'll be honest, the extra poison damage you do on this bow is not massive. It's not game-changing. It might finish off an enemy if you leave a slither of health. But other than that, it's not a huge difference. It's not like you can knock an enemy down to 25% and then just leave it to die to the poison. It won't deal that much damage. Really should have uncovered this vein a bit better, just so we could have seen how big it was, but I think we're getting pretty close to finishing it. Pickaxe is under half durability, probably about 30-40% roughly. And we are full on carry weight as well, so let's go and dump that in the... Oh, is that another drake? Yes it is. Wow, those wings were big. Nope, we're just going to avoid those shots, thank you. Oh, again, we missed the second one. Come here. Is the poison going to kill him? No, it's not. Yeah, so that's how you literally see how little damage the poison actually does. It's probably like 1% of their health for 3 seconds, so really isn't a large amount of damage. There we go. Just over 2 stacks already, which is really good. Means we should be going back with a couple of 100 bars worth of silver, if not a little bit more, which will be quite nice. Just trying to mine around this area and find the rest of the vein. There's some in here. This also looks like a bit of a stone block. Oh, that's a blizzard. You can tell with the increased snow particles on the screen. I think... Oh no, it is silver, okay. I think there's a rock there as well that we're kind of mining into, but the silver vein is still continuing. Are we finished now? I think that might be the end of it. Yep, okay, perfect. So that is the first one done, I think. Unless there's any over here, let's have a quick check. Nope, we're good. So that is our first silver vein completed. So let's again head back to the cart, dump the silver. Nearly 3 stacks already, that's really nice. Almost 100 silver from our first vein. So that means we shouldn't need to do that many veins. And before we decide to move, because we're probably going to take the portal with us to the next vein that we start mining out, I'm just going to go back and repair again, might as well. And then I don't think the kilns will have finished with the charcoal, so we won't bother going to check those just yet. Okay, let's take you down and attach ourselves to the cart. And oh, we need to take the table with us, let's not forget that. I'm not going to be building any portals with without the table. Okay, to the next one. Oh, if we go further north, I believe. Ah, no, the second one is actually right next to us. I missed that completely. We can see the hole right in front of us there. Although, awkwardly, the cart is just kind of rolling back down the mountain, which doesn't help. So we're going to have to position it somewhere. Prevent it from doing that. You're gonna roll away from here? Oh, hello. Oh, we didn't block that properly. I really don't like these club-handed ones, they do a lot of damage. There we go. I will say, these are some of the first creatures that you can actually get the double attacks with the crit bonus or the extra damage bonus from parrying. So I've noticed with most creatures, at least the bigger creatures that we can stagger and use the parry bonus damage on them, we only really get like a 3-swing combo on them before we have to then wait for them to attack again and parry them again. Whereas these guys, we can almost get 6 attacks in before they recover from their parry. That's probably due to the fact that one of their attacks, when you stagger them, it doesn't stagger them for very long. So it's maybe the second one that's the one you need to focus on doing. Right, let's mine this one out properly first. Let's at least reveal most of it before we start digging it out. Oh, hello, Drake. Part of me wonders, although I don't think it would work, well, now that I think about it anyway, if, say, when we were down mining out the silver vein from here, if we were to just cover the hole that we're in with, like, wood flooring, would that prevent creatures from being able to attack us? But then thinking about it, I think they'd probably just attack the floor first, and that wouldn't take very long before it was destroyed, or they would go for our portal and our crafting table, so yeah, I think it's just more effective for us to just run out and kill them. Oh, hello. Okay, so this is another wolf attack. Right, get weapons out, recharge stamina, climb out of the pit. Bring it on, wolves. Oh wow, we're taking a bit of damage already. Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Pop the healing potion. Let's just block these two. There we go. Pop that. Oh, okie dokie. Wow. Oh, again, I didn't use bone mass. I really should have used the bone mass buff there. That was silly. Oh, those wolves are going to run rampant on our table and our portal. We're going to have to get back quickly, otherwise we're going to miss out there, I think. But then, oh, getting our stuff isn't going to be easy. Oh, we might as well sleep through the night. Let's make it daytime. Bad timing. And stupid player not using their damage reduction buff that they've got again. It's the second time we've had that. We've had the buff, we've had it on our bar, we just haven't used it. I think it's just because they come at you quite quickly, and then popping that buff would allow them a few seconds of being able to hit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to sit and wait. Because running back through the portal now is a death sentence in and of itself, because they will just keep attacking me. And I could grab my previous armor set. I could pop the iron armor set on if I wanted to, but I don't know. Actually, no, we might do that. I think an efficient way of doing it would be to pop back through, grab our armor set, or grab our stuff, and then run back through the portal again, so that we can come back here and equip it all and eat food and stuff. Although, we've got some high level food here, so we might as well grab this while we're here. Don't have any stamina food though, which is kind of awkward. There we go, we're going to make some ice cream. First time we've made it. This is our big stamina food. Ice cream. Ah! Giving us a nice fat 65 stamina bonus, and I think it's 21 health as well. It's really nice. Okay, so the wolf attack is finished, so we're going to go back and recover, and luckily enough, the portal is still standing. That's fortunate. Oh, we're freezing. Oh god, there's still a wolf. Run, 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 run. Yeah, we might have to grab our iron armor set to do this, because there's still some creatures around. It's not great. Yeah, there we go. Pop the iron armor on. This is literally just so we can go and get our corpse without being instantly killed by a wolf bite. Surprised they haven't killed the portal. I'm really surprised they haven't killed the portal.
Usually creatures will just attack the portal, so... Oh wow, there's still a few of them. Items recovered. Weapons, weapons, weapons. There we go. See, again, we really should have popped the bone mass buff, because look at how little damage I'm taking from them. Ah, there's a wolf down here. So actually, whilst he's in there, I don't think it's going to work with wolf meat. Just trying something. So this is another way that you can tame creatures. If you'd rather not have to build a fence to trap them, to then try and tame them with food and stuff like that, you can do something like this, which is you can build, or you can dig a big hole into the ground, have a wolf or something chase you into it, and then climb out of the hole and throw some meat in there like I've done there, and to see if it will start taming. Now, I don't think this will work. And the reason why I don't think this will work is because the meat we've thrown in there is wolf meat, and I'm pretty sure wolves won't eat their own meat in terms of taming. But I am going to sneak, and just want to see if this works. I don't think it will. I really don't think it will. We might be a bit too close as well, actually. It's the same kind of rules as the... Apologies if you can hear that banging around outside. There's some workmen on the street today. Yeah, it's the same rules as the boar, so you still have to wait for half an hour once they've started taming. You need to throw their preferred food type in there. So obviously with boars it's vegetables and fruit. With wolves it's meat. So if you've got an abundance of deer meat or boar meat or something, you can use that. Again, I don't think wolf meat works. And you need to make sure that you are far enough away. No, 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 don't fall in the hole. Don't fall in the hole. No, 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 no. Oh, we knocked it in. Not in the right position, and it's gone. That's awkward. What are we going to do? We're going to have to mine out a little ramp to pull it out. But we can't hit the stone because the cart's in the way. Oh, can we get it from here? Don't think we can get it from here. Yeah, we're going to have to try and make a little ramp to get this out. But yeah, I have a more surefire way of taming wolves, which we'll do later on. Because I do want some wolves eventually. We might not get them whilst we're on the mountain. We might wait until we're on the plains to do it. Or we could get them on the mountain. Depends. I'm not in any rush to get off the mountain, so it might be something we do in an episode or two time. We need to mine that bit that's underneath. Yeah, let's disable that and then knock this part down. We need to flatten the cart out so that we can actually position it right, because it's kind of stuck there. It's that wheel, yeah, the bottom wheel is kind of stuck underneath. But we can't really hit the stone properly. No, don't fall that way, please don't fall that way. Why do you keep trying to fall into the hole? Just get out of the hole. What's wrong with you? And we're going to have to just destroy the cat. I think this is just constantly going to make an issue. So yeah, we're just going to chop it down. Right, let's try that again, shall we? Don't you dare stop rolling away again. I swear to Christ. That would be so annoying. Let's put the armor set in there. There's no point keeping that. Stone. No, we'll put the crystal in there though. Oh, we're going to have to put the belt on as well so that we can... Oh, we're still carrying too much. Ugh. What are we carrying that's too... Oh, it's the stone. So we're going to have to awkwardly do it like this. Luckily there's only a few piles of tin... a few piles of silver to grab, so it shouldn't take too long. This is why you need to be really careful about placing your cart when you're on the mountain. Really, really careful with it, because it can cause issues like this, where you have to pick everything up and drop it all and rebuild the cart because it falls into a hole. To be honest, it was my own stupid fault by having the cart right next to the hole that was obviously going to get dug out when we started clearing out the area around the silver vein. Alright, let's get rid of this armor set. We don't need this right now. Just going to leave it there like that for the time being. We do have some stone on us, so let's dump the stone in the wood. Oh, the kilns are done, so let's grab those. Nearly 4 stacks of coal, which is pretty good. It's going to save us a boatload of time in the future. There we go, top those two up, and let's head back through. How are we doing on food and stuff? Should probably get rid of all these as well. Wolf meat and the fangs and stuff like that. Quite a lot of deer meat, so yeah, I think if we tame wolves we'll probably use deer meat for it, because we have at least 4 stacks of it currently, which is quite a lot. Right, back through we go. Okay, that's the end of that, of the silver vein, so at least we don't have to keep going further. See how large these things are. Do get quite a lot of silver from them. It seems to go off, yeah, so it keeps going this way as well, so it's a very large one, this one. Just trying to mine this part out of the way so we can see what we're missing. Yeah, so it keeps going a bit further on this way, so we're going to have to go around. Or I might as well just start from this end, actually, and then, because those bits of ground that aren't mining out are kind of getting in the way. So I think if we just start mining the silver out and clear it out so that we can actually uncover the rest of it. As you saw there, just like with most other mining that we've done so far, you do get quite a lot of stone along with it. So again, if you're not really wanting to keep the stone or transport it back and forth to your base, you can always just chuck it in a corner somewhere. Sometimes I like to chuck it off the edge of the mountain. Just see where it ends up, if we even see it again in future. Sometimes it might build up enough speed on the way down that it actually ends up in the ocean. Thought I could see a drake off in the distance there. Or is that a wolf? Oh no, it's a golem. Completely could not see what I was looking at there. Come on, you. You're going to attack me anyway. I'm not doing very well at parrying this guy, but nevertheless he goes down. Dump the crystal in there, and let's carry on because our pickaxe is still going. Probably going to end the episode in about 5 minutes or so. We've done quite a bit so far, and I don't want this episode to go on for too long. Trying to keep the episode timers under an hour, although we'll see what happens in future. Plains is probably going to be our longest biome in terms of time length, at least until we get to Mistlands and Ashlands. Again, I have said this in previous episodes, but obviously I've never seen the Ashlands. Did try and get there when it first came out and didn't, or wasn't able to. At least I wasn't able to survive there for very long. But even when the Mistlands came out, I didn't spend a huge amount of time in that either, so Mistlands is probably going to be quite long. The same with the Ashlands, because we want to explore and discover as much as we can, but I also need to learn what it is to do. Like with the Mistlands, I don't think I've actually killed the boss ever, so we're going to have to learn how to do that. We're going to explore quite a lot of it. We're obviously going to want to find quite a lot of it as well, so we will spend a fair bit of time in the plains. For me, the plains boss has always been notoriously difficult to find, even though his boss, like, summoning location is something that you can see from a very long way away. It still has always been notoriously difficult to find. It's because it's the plains, and it's until they released the Mistlands, it was the end game area, so it's quite far away. So we are going to have to explore quite a lot to try and find a summoning stone to find out where it is. But yeah, with Mistlands and Ashlands, I want to spend quite a lot of time in there exploring and discovering all the new things, because I know that in terms of mechanics, like all the new stuff they kind of add, so I know that magic is a new thing from Mistlands, and obviously there's the mist as well. It is permanently covered in this misty type thing, so I'm gonna want to spend a lot of time in there just to make sure that I understand what I'm doing and that we can progress properly, but also that I can explain it all to you guys as well, so that everyone's well read on how we tackle the Mistlands. There goes our pickaxe, so let's head back through, repair, and we'll probably call the episode quite soon. We've got a couple of the... oh, excuse me, bit of a stretch. But yeah, we got a couple of the silver nodes mined out. We've got quite a lot of silver already, so I'm pretty happy with that. We'll probably do a couple more
in our next episode. I'm still a bit annoyed that we had 2 wolf raids and have died to both of them. Not great, although I've died for stupid reasons. Not using my boss buff was very, very dumb, but oh well. Mistakes were made. We did well popping the health potion, although the animation of popping the health potion made us take a couple more hits, but yeah, we just didn't really get a window opportunity to pop the bone mass buff as well, which would have really saved our lives. Going to refill these with wood before we go to bed. It does look like it's getting close to night time, so we might as well sleep through the night. And we will end the episode very, very shortly. So, thank you everybody for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this one, and I shall catch you in our next episode.